Good morning, Internet. This is Alex the Sudokus, and it is Friday the 28th of May 2021. And we're going to do us a New York Times hard Sudoku and maybe a medium later because I haven't got work today. So, why don't we see what we have today? We have a pair of ones there, pair of ones there. And I think that's all we can do with the ones. Two selecting these two cells. I don't think there's any more to say about that. Three selecting these two cells. And again, I think that's the end of what we can do. But we do see the fours as pointing pairs. Locking another pair of fours there. I do have another pointing pair of fours here as well. So the fours are quite friendly. Good morning, Emily. No work, indeed. I have no work today. Do you have no work as well? Because that is a happy time. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day so far. I think you're always very positive anyway. So I hope the day is treating you well. And good morning, Rhino. How are you? I've just woken up. I actually stayed up a little bit later than normal. So I got some sevens. The sevens are definitely, very friendly. We're already done with the sevens. Oh, you don't work on Fridays at all? Excellent. I did stay up late because I didn't have work. I discovered, I don't know how I didn't discover it before, but I discovered a streamer called Kate. I can't quite remember her username, but she plays live music and she's amazing. She does cover music. So I think Star recommended. I don't know why I said I think. I know Star recommended her to me to raid last night after I finished my Dark Souls stream, and I do not regret it. And she played like covers of kind of classic, to me classic anyway, like 90s hits as well, but also just like music I recognize, including Garbage, When I Grow Up, from the album version 2.0, I think. One of my favorite albums of all time. But her rendition is just like so cool. I'm not musical at all, so I can't express what's so great about it, except that it's great. So good morning, Glentifer. I still got work tomorrow. I'm gonna have to sleep soon. No problems at all, Rhino. I thought you went to work as I was streaming last night, so you must have like just finished work not too long ago. So I hope you have a decent sleep, and I'll probably see you like before you go to work, depending on whether you're streaming or not. Hi, Glentifer. Glenn, you were there as well for Nova something, but Kate, who plays live music, that was so cool. I was so glad that Star recommended her to raid last night. Anyway, on this row, we've only got 3 cells left, so we can put some numbers in. I think at least pencil marking. So we've got 4, 6, and 5 missing. So we're going to pencil mark those in. And we also have a pair of 4s here, which unlocks a 4 at the bottom. These are 4, 6, and 9. We can't resolve them yet, but we're not too worried. I nearly put a 1 there because I misread the grid. Something I'm very prone to do. I wonder if there's anything on this column. We're missing 1, 6, 9, 1, 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so 6 can't go there or there. So I do have a, oops, not that. I've got a pair of 6s anyway. Can I make anything out of it? Is the question. Nope. 3, 1, 3. So I got 1, 6. So this is 3 and 9. Got 3 down here, so 3s are definitely up there. So, nope, we can't do anything. So I think I'm just going to do a second scan and see how we get on. Glentifer, I just couldn't get anywhere with your second cryptic. So I ended up kind of like revealing all the answers to both your cryptic crosswords. I actually got further with the first one, I think, despite the fact that you said the second one was easier, because I guess I'm just like useless like that. Also, there's actually pointing pair of 4s there, so I don't know how I missed that, which unlocks the 4, 5, and 6 actually, which means I have a pair of 6s down here. The 5s are not ready to go yet, and I've got 1, 2, and 9 remaining. So let's pencil mark those in. What have I got here? 1, 2, 5, and 9. Not going to get anything. Difficulty is indeed subjective, and but yeah, I hope you don't. Well, I suppose there's not much you can do about it, but hope you don't mind me too much to cheat, basically, to try and reverse engineer the answers. And I have many questions. I still didn't understand a lot of them. This is why I genuinely don't think cryptic is for me. I will definitely try them out. In fact, I've asked Lieri to send me one of her cryptics, and I thought we can maybe try that later on once we finish the Sudoku and mini crosswords. So before we do that, though, we have a 2, 4, and 6 triple here. I don't think that's useful. Oh, hang on. That is useful because we've got 2 and 6 there. So we know this is a 4. And if that is a 4, these are 2s and 6s. So I still have 2, 4, 6. I've got 2, 4, 6, and 9 there. Well, 9 can't go in these 2 cells, so it's in the... Actually, we might as well pencil mark in the 9s and the 6s as a triple. Well, to be fair, if you get the explanation after, it helps to learn. Yeah, so I still... Yeah, so maybe we should go through your crossword as well to kind of like see if it helps me in the future. Difficulty is definitely subjective from what I've learned in Celeste. I think Celeste is objectively difficult regardless. But yeah, that's what I was saying last night. Like, I get the game is trying to inspire you to persevere. 5, 5. So got another pair of 5s over there. So, oops. Can we do more with this? Apparently not. But like... the levels on the seaside just seem so far-reaching in terms of difficulties that it's actually inaccessible. It kind of like almost went over the curve, and it almost feels like I need to be careful of my perspective here, but it almost like feels like it's removing accessibility. So, and I hope I don't offend anyone when I say I kind of feel like it almost reminds me of like the helplessness in some situations, because like it's very important to acknowledge that a lot of disabilities, you know, they're not kind of like. In fact, the word disability is a bit ableist, I guess, because you may have handicaps that make some things more difficult. But it kind of like, it reminds me of that hopelessness or helplessness feeling that I sometimes get in general, with how difficult some of the levels get. Celeste definitely wants people to be determined, but I'm more stubborn than determined. I think judging from, yeah, I believe you. I believe that you may be a stubborn person. I don't think I know you enough yet, Rhino. Emphasis on the yet. But from the stories that you tell, you do kind of like, and I hope you don't take it in as kind of like offensive way, but I think you do have that stubbornness in you that like what you said about, I don't know if it's okay for me to share about like, you know, your attitude towards receiving help. So yeah, strong-headed. Strong-headed is another good way of putting it. I think I'm going to pencil mark in the remaining numbers here. We've got a pair of 3s there, and we've got 9s. I think that's correct. So it's a 139 triple there. Okay, we'll come back to that later. And stubbornness is kind of like, again, it's a subjective thing, isn't it? Whether it's good or bad, because I think there are sometimes stubbornness is good because it enforces growth. And I feel like Celeste is kind of doing that for you, perhaps. I don't know. I feel like you stand to gain, but is it something that you're gaining? Or is it something you already have? I don't know. Only you know. And you can say it. It's not a big deal to me. Thank you. But yeah, I really admire you in, like, I think there's still definitely perseverance because, like, without the perseverance, that stubbornness will probably only infuriate you. So there must be something else there that keeps you going, basically, because, and the things that you said last night, I think it's more than just stubbornness. I think there's that drive that you have inside that you may not either be aware or acknowledge. Oh my God, I'm just like getting a bit teary talking about it. Sorry about that. But you know, things that you share, I just kind of like feel quite, I don't know, it kind of gets me a bit, and I really admire you for kind of like how strong you are, and I don't know enough about your life in terms of like besides the stuff that you share, but I hope kind of like I hope you get what you want. I hope you from what you said last night, just kind of like I think you're right that, you know, what you said about you know, you're meant to be here and what you want to do with that. I think that was just something really kind of like powerful about that. And yeah, I hope you're able to do streaming full time and like kind of bring, I think you bring more than joy to the world, basically. I think there are definitely kind of other aspects of you that just, I don't know, shines through. But sorry, I'm getting a bit savvy now, so I'm gonna have my sip of water because I've never been so emotional as doing a Sudoku before. So we're a little bit stumped with this Sudoku. Go 129. Is that 129 triple maybe? So this is 1295 and 6. Oh, 12596. Oh my God, there's so many more numbers. I've got 125 and 9 here. Nope. Not getting anything from that. Maybe a 1469. Wait a second. Oh, 14695 and 8. God damn it. That is not a lot of numbers. That is a lot of numbers. 5, 8, 6, and 9. 5, 8, 6, and 9. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with this, so we may have to change tact. I know 5 and 8 is a matching pair in this row, but there's still a lot of numbers left, and the 5 and 8 themselves. Don't ask me, I don't know what's even going on. That's not a problem at all. That's not a problem. I know you should be getting ready for work anyway. No, numbers aren't scary. Numbers are friendly, except for 6. No, except for 7. Yeah, because 7, 8, 9. And 6 just like standing there watching. What's that shit about? But everything. everything else are friendly. So I've got 1, 3, 5, and 2. Oh, so we've got naked single in this box because this cell sees 1, 2, and 3 out of the 1, 2, 3, and 5. So what's worth it? Because technically this box is a weak area. So the exploration turned it out to be useful. If I should have been able, I think I had a pair of 1s there before. Yeah, I think I did. So now we have another pointing pair of 5s. So that unlocks a 5 up here. What about over here? Nope, nothing to say about that. Okay. What have we got now? 1, 2, and 9, I think, still. We don't mess with 7s here. No, we don't. Maybe I should make that an emoji one day. Oh, hang on. This is 1, 2, and 9, and I've got 2 there. So there's a 1, 9 pair rocking up the hill. So this is 1 and 9. Then these are 4s and 3s and 4s. God damn it. Not useful though. Not actually useful, but actually these 2 cells can't be 2s because they both see a 2. So we actually know the 2 goes up there, which means I have another pair of 2s, which unlocks a 2 here because the 2s are locked on columns 4 and 6 in these 2 boxes. So where it goes on column 5 has to be here. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can still see 7 eating 9. I mean, literally, look at 7. 7 is literally just a mouth. But 777 is good luck for some reason. I mean, 7 is probably from kind of like Eastern culture because I don't know about Mandarin, but certainly in Cantonese, 7 sounds quite similar to luck or fortune. So 7 is considered a lucky number. And I think the 777 thing, but actually, isn't that in casinos as well? So I don't know what that's about. I like the number 7 anyway, except for the fact that it's a violent cannibal. But no, like in Final Fantasy 7, for instance, 7 was utilized a lot, and that's probably actually from Jackpot more than anything. So I'm gonna shut up now about that because there goes my theory about where the 7 being lucky thing came from, because it's not anything to do with it at all. Okay, let's carry on. Can we see any more interest in this puzzle? So we're left with 1 and 9. So this is 1, 9, 6, and 8. I think we should just do another scan of the puzzle. Actually. Okay. I've got 2 and 8 there. So this is 3 and 9. Which is also not useful because I don't know where the 9 is yet. Damn it all to hell. But Google is your friend. Oh, yeah, thank you. Whilst Rhino does the research, we will try and get as far as we can with this puzzle. So we're missing 1, 3, 4, and 9 in this box. I've got 3 and 4 there. 4 can't go there. So I've got 1 and 4, 3 and 9. No, that's not useful, actually. That just means I've got 3 and 9, 1 and 9. Yeah, I don't think that's useful at all. So 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have a look at the numbers in general. May we have a quadruple here? Because I've got 2, 5, 2, 3, 5. We haven't got 4th number though, so that's no use. So let's just scan. Scan your grid gently down the columns. Mary. Oh, the other thing that I uncovered last night as a not jarring, but as a cruel reminder that I am still tongue deaf. Because when Kate was singing last night, singing some of my favourite songs last night, I obviously decided to sing along And I made the mistake of recording myself singing along and then playing back to myself to see how bad it was. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was a really sad time. And you know what the worst part is? I used to be really good at singing when I was young until, oh, got a pair of nines there, until my voice broke at the tender age of, I want to say 13. Yeah, I think my voice broke between when I was 12 and 13. I absolutely lost it. I just refused to sing from then onwards. Maybe we should pencil mark in whatever is in here. So these are 4, 9, and 8. No, not 4, 9, and 8. I've already got the 8. So it's actually 4, 9, and 3s. Yep, 4 9s and 3s. So now we see. No, this is not a triple. God damn it! I thought that was a triple. For some reason, I only saw the 3 and the 9, but I think I was looking at that cell. So maybe we should just pencil mark in the rest of the boxes. We may find something that we are looking for. Not all the things, but hopefully some of the things. So we have 3s in those cells. There we go. I hate when I think I sound good, but very relatable. As a prank, not really a prank, but when I was living with my best friend at university, he came home one night. Also, why have I pencil marked in? Oh, hang on. That actually tells me the 9 goes there. Because of the 1 9 pair, it removes the 9 there, and this 9 forces the 9 in there. So I should have spotted that sooner. So that means the 9 doesn't go there, 9 doesn't go there. Is that useful? We've got 1 3 4 triple, but that was a given already. So no, nothing else to do. But yeah, he came home one day with the, I think it was a Discman. I'm trying to think whether it was a Walkman or Discman, but I think it would have been a Discman. For those who don't know, a Discman is basically a portable CD player. For those who don't know, a CD is what's called a compact disc. It looked like a DVD for those who are younger, and a DVD, for those who don't know, is a disc that looks like a Blu-ray but contains less data than a Blu-ray disc. So a CD is basically like a Blu-ray disc, but rather than being able to hold, how much can Blu-ray hold nowadays? Blu-ray capacity, is it still 4.6 or whatever it was gigabytes? Blu-ray, I suppose you can have like double layers, and then you've got double side. Wow, capacity 25 gigabyte on a single side. So I think, yeah, 4.6 or 4.3 was no, CDs were 700 megabytes. So they're definitely increasing, because it was definitely 4 point something when Blu-ray first came out. Oh, got a hiccups. Don't love it. Do not love it. This puzzle is a slow grind. So anyway, CD, so a compact disc player, you put a CD in a little thing, rather than your MP3 player, you put it in a disc-shaped container, and then you walk about you walk like, I don't know if you've seen this Russian dance floating or gliding. You basically have to walk like this. This is how you walk when you have a CD, when you have a Discman, because otherwise it skips. You guys have it so easy with MP3 players, but with a Discman, you put it in your backpack, you don't realize how much sway happens in the backpack, and it will skip basically. So either you hold it in your hand, and just like some people, they're mad to clip it onto their belt, and it kept coming up with like buffering on the CD players so that it will read in advance as much of the data as possible, so that you can continue walking and shaking, and it won't skip because it's already in the memory of the CD player. But unless you can load the entire disc onto the player, it is going to skip at some point. So So you found three things about. That's why. Hold on. That's why when I do sing, you can call it that I refuse to watch my voice. I don't like my voice. Oh, relatable. That is a big mood. But yeah, going back to my story before I forget, because did I ever mention that I'm very forgetful? I might have mentioned it once or twice. But yeah, my best friend came home and he was singing at the top of his voice, and I do mean the top of his voice. Something's wrong on this row as well. I think I've got 4 numbers there for some reason, because the 2s can't go in there, so don't know what that's about. And a 2 can't go here either, so I don't know what that is about. So that means this is therefore a 9. So being a bit silly with this puzzle. So this is a 3 and that is a 9. But yeah, my housemate basically sang at the top of his voice. It was awful. I'm sorry, my best friend from uni, who I'm still in touch with, which is why I'm not naming him. It was awful. Your singing was awful. And I basically took my little dictaphone, which, for those who don't know, is like a Walkman. And a Walkman is basically a CD player, except it plays cassettes. But the great thing about Walkmans was that you can shake all you want. They will never let you down, because they don't skip. They're just tapes, and they're very stable. So I recorded my friend singing, and then later on I played it back to him, and guess what he thought? Guess what he did? Have a guess. I'll let you guys have a guess what my friend did when I played it back to him. Besides obviously denying it, but he did something very specific that was hilarious, until he gave up. So 3 things about 7. 1, there are 7 colors in the rainbow. Yep, that is true. There are 7 notes in music. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. There are 7 days in a week. Yes, there is. And 7 is a neutral pH. There are 7 continents. There are 7 seas. And there are 7 wonders in the ancient world. And this in the creation story, God made the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th day. I mean, that is kind of like related to 7 days in a week, with the arbitrary thing due to religion. But thank God, God rested, because I think whoever was like creating these realized, yeah, it's kind of like, if we just work all week, if we just work non-stop, that's a bit bad. So we should say that God rested, and therefore we should rest as well. Because scholar found that number 7 often represent perfection or completeness in the Bible. Interesting. So maybe whoever wrote it has an obsession about 7. And it's a true prime number. Yep, it is a prime number. Started singing along. What did we sing along to? Oh, 7 notes in the music. Yeah. Do, a deer, a female deer, one goes in this column. So I'm now left with 6, 8, and 9. I've got 8 and 9 on that column, and I'm looking for 6, 8, and 9 here. So this must be a 6. Oh my God, I'm so hungry right now. So 8 and 9 are not resolvable yet. And I've got 5, 6, 8, and 9. I've got 8 and 9 here, which is actually surprisingly not useful, but I do have a pair of 9s in here. I don't know if that's useful. 1, 2, 5. That's interesting. That means this can't be 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 5. I've got 1 in these 2s. Well, 1, yeah, 1 is resolved actually. Oh no, oh no, oh no. These are 1s. These are not 3s. I hope it's not a mistake. I hope this is not a mistake. Have I done a silly? Have I done a ditzy move? We're just going to fill in the grit and hope for the best. I'm going to blame it on tiredness. Got a pair of 3s there. 2 and 3 are resolved like this. So 2 and 8 are resolved. I'm very scared I'm going to find out that the puzzle doesn't work, because if I made a mistake, a long time ago, then I'm pretty much dead. Dead on arrival. This would have to be a 5, that a 2 and 5 because of a 2 there. So 5 unlocks the 5 and 8, and the 8 and the 6 and the 6. So these are 4s and 9. So thank God we're okay. Thank God we're okay. I'm going to head to bed. May see you tomorrow when I become a man of many voices. Okay, Undertale on Steam. Yes. Yes. I will be back by then because I'm going out to see a friend later on. I'm going to visit his jungle. His house has turned into a jungle because they bought like 12 quintillion plants during lockdown. And I'm very excited at the oxygen level. So you have a lovely sleep, Rhino. Maybe I should get some plants in my room to get more oxygen in. Maybe I should do that. Catch you later. And I'll see you tomorrow. For you, today for me. Lose one's hair. Shed. Stock market pessimist. Tinkerbell for 1. Oh, by the way. Go check out Rhino. Especially if he's going to play Undertale.
I'm done. Done with it.
Very curious what happens in this clip. Oh. No. See, this is Celeste, guys. And Rhino wants me to play. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Oh my God!
I'm done with it.
He says that. He says they're done with it. Thank you for giving him the follow, Emily. But yeah, you should check him out on. You should check him out when he plays Undertale. He plays all the different characters, and he's like really into it. It's really like passionate with the acting. It's just amazing. Tinkerbell for 1 is a fairy. I think it's spelled like this. Drain obstruction is a blockage or blah 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 blah. Drain obstruction. It could be the things that are obstructing it. Also, if I forget, let's put in the warning sign. It's a board game with a billiard room and ballroom. That's Clue. I guess you guys call it Clue. We call it Cluedo. Hot Hoops by another name. No idea. Groups to which Y is sometimes added. Pizza order specification. I'm thinking it's not shed. Losing one's hair. So let's try this again. Hoops by another name. B-ball. Basketball. Group to which Y is sometimes added. I'm not going to get that. Pizza order specification. Large. Like deserts, dry. So balding is losing one's hair. So now that we've got dry, what else have we got? Agency that fines for on-air obscenities is the, I think, FCC in the UK. So drain obstructions a clog. So AEIOU for the group, which is not actually an official group. It's vowels. What about the archived mini crosswords? I wonder if we're hitting like when I started playing them actually. Soft French cheese, I think it's brie. Cheese coating. What's with the cheese? Cheese coating. What coats the cheese? I don't know. Sort of. Kinda? So to recap, many free shirts. Teas? Salty mixture used for making feta cheese. Dark Souls. And I'm serious. No, I'm not. Salty mixture used for making feta cheese. I have no idea. Oh, hi, Berserk Ant, 1998. Oh my God, please tell me that's not your birth year because that just makes me feel so old. I was an adult in 1998. for more than half of it. Wash off. Rinse, I guess? A major river that flows through China, India, and Pakistan. I don't know this one. I don't know my rivers. Dutch cheese. I don't know Dutch cheese. First aid container. It's a kit. First aid kit. Cheese coating. I don't know that one. Sort of. Kinda, I guess. So, to recap, Oh, it is your birthday. Oh, I'm so old. I'm so old. Also, I'm running out of water, so I'm going to dry up. I'm going to shrivel up like a desert if I don't restock my... What do I call them? Humidifying elixir. I won't even tell you my birthday then. No, don't. Don't. It's going to be after 2000. And I'm just like, that's not allowed. You're only 10 years old if you're born after 2000. Salt mixture used for making feta cheese. Major river. Is that the Indies, maybe? Cheese coating. This is a big ouch as well for me because I don't know. So, to recap. So either this is a two-letter word, in which case is or it. Hi, Rick Vernew. Sorry. Oh, God, I get it wrong all the time. I need you to, like, every time I come in to your stream, Rick, you need to say a name so that I get a nice reminder. But yes, I am having a nice stream. Thank you very much. Breen. I don't think that's enough. Oh, you mean this one? Salty. Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. It's that, isn't it? Thank you. I'm going to turn off my no back seating because I'm struggling anyway. Oh, IN as well. So, to recap, in essence, cheese coating. How has this not helped me at all? So I'm going to check the puzzle just to make sure everything's correct so far, but I don't think I'm going to get the rest of them. So please, come on, come on, let's try and get this. So if I'm going to guess, so to recap, this is a three-letter word. How many three-letter words starting with S do we know? I'm going to guess that's a vowel. So let's go through them. If it's an A, nope, can't get anything. E, I, O, insofar as, you. I don't know what this is. I'm really annoyed. Good morning, Stephen Star? New name. Ah, so of course you said you were gonna change it a long time ago. So good morning. Oh, it's weird not calling you Star now. I'm gonna call you Stephen. Stephen Star. So that's what the S stands for. Pronounceable indeed. There'll be less questions now, even though I obviously struggled. And I'm struggling with this mini crossword, and I don't understand how I'm struggling with it because it should be easy. Yes, I would like help. That's why I've turned it off my thingy now because, yeah. Cheese coating. I think these are just things I don't know. So it's in, but it's indues. Thank you. So in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M. Do we get in some? Surely not. Surely it's not in some. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. In some, so in summary. What? I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Ow. So, what's this then? Cheese coating. And Dutch. Dutch cheese. I'm going to have to look it up. That's Dutch cheese. It's a US crossword. They can't speak or spell. Oh my God. How many people are feeling idem? So it's rind. Thank you, guys. Idem. Do you know what? I think I have gotten to this mini crossword before. I think my wife knew this. I think this was when my wife and I were doing them, but I wasn't streaming at the time. So yeah, I think I've seen that before. I think I've tried this and got really angry at it. I actually vaguely record like a mini crossword about cheese. So I think I've done this one before. So let's finish up our normal routine with the spelling bee. And I'm going to grab some breakfast and we're going to try a cryptic crossword. And that I need a lot of help with. I just know about 3 of those words. You and me both, Rick. You and me both. So this one, please do give me a chance. Not crossword, but puzzle. So I can see Honda in there and I see panda in there. So Honda panda? Horny panda? I feel like it's going to end with ED. So close to spelling happened, but there's an O. So hang on, is this a word? No, I don't think that's a word. You can spell hand. Oddly enough, it's the vowels that's throwing me off now. Because there are too many of them for once. There are 3 vowels. That gives so many options. We've got happens, but that doesn't have an O. So give us a shout out if you have figured this one out. If you are subscribed, I've got a new emoji now for got, essentially. That is equivalent to my got emoji. Yay! Excellent. I may need... I will hold 5 for now. Oops, wrong window. But I may need help with that. Maybe I need to ditch the idea of ED with the past tense at the end and see if I can find something else that has a D in the middle.
That's what she said.
Do tell me if that was too loud, by the way. It can't be. It can't be that. It's headphones. Headphones. Oh, there are 2. There are 2. So we've got 1. I got headphone. So can you... Is that the one that... Well, I mean, if you've got 2 at least, then I'm curious what the second one is. So can you give me a New York Times style clue? Because I'm phoning it in. My head cannot handle this anymore. and I'm going to phone it in. So, oh, that was the one that you found. But you said there are at least two, so you must have found another one as well. Look at that, 16 points, and it's still like really far down. So, can we get the second pangram? Is it hand? How does this work? Oh, so normally when generous. So normally you will play this by just putting as many words as you want. So you have to use the yellow letter. So the N has to be in the word, and it has to be at least 4 letters. But beyond that, you can reuse the same letter twice. So for instance, you can use phone because it has an N in it, and but you can even do, trying to think of a word that has repeating letters. Need works because even though you're repeating the E's, that's allowed. As long as you have the N in there and you're just using letters that you see, that is Gucci. But also, every day there are at least one pengram, which is a word that uses all the letters. And again, you can use the same letter multiple times. Okay. So, oh, and maybe hyphenated, generous. So, well, I'm going to put this word in. I don't know if it's in the dictionary. No. What about? No. I guess poop-handed is not a word. What about pooped hand? I'm just kidding. Generous. 10 letters. Generous. So I need to repeat 1, 2, 3. I need to repeat, I think, 2 of the letters, because I get 7. No, I need to repeat 3 of the letters. Holy shit. Poop-headed is totally a word, though. Wow, let's try that, but it doesn't have an N, so it's not going to work for us anyway. And also, good morning, Eddie Rover. It should be, absolutely, it should be a word. Let's make it a word. Let's start a petition right now that poop-handed and poop-headed should be words. I mean, judging by the number of people, unvaccinated people not wearing masks outside, we should totally call them poopy heads or poop-headed. It's a poop-headedness thing. So, what about poopening? Poopin. Oh, we haven't got ing though. Poopin. Basically, most swear words are missing. There are real words they don't have too. Basically, yep, most swear words. Yeah, that is annoying actually. So, I'm going to be honest with you. Stephen. I don't know why I said it like that. As though like you've done something wrong and I'm like telling you off. Stephen, did you put these flowers in the toilet to give them sustenance? I'm bad at telling improv. I shouldn't ever try. I think I need more clues. Can you give me one additional clue? Like, what letter does it start with? With the generous. Because I'm just like, it starts with an O. Oh. Oh, yeah, we have open. Oh, open hand. It's also a word, isn't it? Apparently not. So, O on. Anyone else managing to get it? Because I am definitely still struggling on that one. Oh, open hand was what you had. Oh, plus ed, yeah. What the hell? What the hell? It's a word. It's a word. Open-handed is a word. So how is that generous? I don't understand. Fun fact, the Yam language of the Papua New Guinea are in parts named after the fact that people who speak these languages have traditional yam counting ceremonies. That is fantastic. My little fun fact is regional to Oh, what's this? An important update about the MCA. Twitch. Interesting. What's open-handed means... Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that's... Because I thought open-handed is kind of like you have nothing to hide or something like that. Or like in a poker game. But clearly, I'm not getting this right. Open-handed. That is really interesting. Open-handed definition. But does it have to have an ED at the end, I wonder? Done with or having an open hand, karate chop. Giving freely, generous. That is so cool. That is so cool. I learned a new meaning about open-handed. So my little fun factoid of the day is that regional fun factoid is that I live near the Black Country, and apparently the Black Country folks are called yam yams because apparently it's like when they say I am, they say I am, and then just got shortened to yam, and then one of their nicknames is being called yam yams. Basically, they call themselves yam yams. Basically, I think it's like reclaiming an insult. So one of my friends, one of my old housemates, he's a yam yam. And he can really turn on the Black Country accent. And he's lost most of it. But when he turns it on, oh my God. It is hilarious. Hilarious, I tell you. Okay, I need to get some breakfast. So I'm going to like stop and start the stream again. And then put myself into BRB mode. Because that allows me to export today's New York Times Sudoku. So I also forgot to do an outro for anyone watching on YouTube. So thank you for watching. If you got this far, kudos to you. If... today's solve has in any way helped you with today's puzzle, please let me know. And if you've learned anything from it, if you didn't, let me know. If hit the like or dislike. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And I may well be torturing you in the future with my attempts at singing. I am aware that I'm tone deaf, so what I recommend is that you mute when I start singing, basically. So Dudley direction. Yes, Dudley direction. Dudley. You can't say Dudley without saying Dudley. So yes, be right back.